Death, Taxes, and Traditional Publishing. Hello and welcome back to my writing journey. I'm Ellen Byerrum, author of Quick Tales for Two, The Crime of Fashion Mysteries, Plays, Short Stories, and more. In my videos, I address various aspects of the writing life, whether it's looking at changes in traditional publishing or how it's going in indie publishing, which is now what I do. Today, I don't want to talk about death or taxes per se, so I guess that leaves publishing. If you like this type of subject matter, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like it. It's a fun grab bag of writing information. Let's look at Penguin Random House. It seems that the ripples created by the failed acquisition by Penguin Random House of Simon Schuster are continuing with recent upheavals in the company. That is my opinion, of course. Others may vary. In October 2022, the Justice Department blocked the purchase of Simon & Schuster because it would create a monopoly and negatively affect authors. What a creative idea. Among the fun details was that PRH, which offered $2.2 billion for the sale, would have to pay a termination fee of $200 million. At that time, several officials said no one would suffer or be laid off if the deal failed. Those were brave words, boys. Surprisingly enough, several people left in the wake of that lawsuit, including Marcus Dole, who had been CEO of PRH. He left in December 2022, shortly after the Justice Department decision. Another fun detail, publishers testified under oath that they had no idea what makes a bestseller. Just a couple weeks ago, Penguin Random House laid off publishers of 2 of its literary imprints. According to a May 20th New York Times article, the departure of Reagan Arthur, the publisher of Alfred H. Knopf, and Lisa Lucas, the publisher of Pantheon and Shockin', likely came as a shockin' to many in the company. Maya Mavji, the president and publisher of Knopf Doubleday, acknowledged the news would be likely unsettling to many. Lucas and Arthur were both splashy hires brought to the company in recent years, the Times said. Pantheon's editorial department will now report to Doubleday, while Jordan Pavlin, the editor-in-chief of Knopf, don't you love saying that, will become its publisher as well. Restructuring the imprints, Mavdi noted in a memo, said it was necessary for our future growth. Cost-saving measures and sluggish print sales were also cited in the article as reasons for the move. But what does it mean to authors? I'd be nervous right now. When I was at Penguin, before it merged with Random House, I was first published under the Signet imprint, which later became the Obsidian imprint, which no longer appears under the PRH umbrella. I was there when Berkeley dropped a lot of its mystery writers who were my friends. We all heard they were dropping their cozy mystery line, and we found out this at Malice Domestic, a large mystery conference held every year in the spring in the DC area. It was not classy timing. There was a lot of panic. But later, Berkeley quietly reacquired some of those writers. And if you go to the PRH website, there are still a lot of books and writers under the Berkeley imprint. During my time there, I had 5 editors. Every time one editor left, the upper editor called and said, "Oh, I bet you can't tell why I'm calling." After the first time, when she told me that my editor was leaving, I pretty well had it figured out, but I let her talk. After they offered me just one bad contract, too many, I left and am now publishing under my own imprint, Lethal Black Dress Press. At times like these, I think it's vital for any author with a traditional publisher to keep an eye on their contracts, because you never know when an imprint may disappear. More than ever, it's important to know what rights you retain and what rights will revert to you, or whether they will disappear into a black hole and you cannot get them back. It may be time to reread your contract and talk with your agent to discuss what could happen and whether you would be protected if things at your publishing house fell apart. Also, ensure you have protections in the contract before you sign it blindly with the enthusiasm of the first-time author who is happy just to be asked. If an imprint fails, the writer will want to be able to utilize their rights, perhaps to republish their books independently or with another house. I don't know whether there will be more ripples from PRH, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are. That's all I have for now. I'll be thinking about contracts and books and imprints, and I'll see you next time. Bye.